This Black Friday, My Day membership is 50% off for life. And when you get a My
Nothing changes if nothing changes, man. In order for something to change, there needs to be change.
They'd say, well, I'm afraid to make a change. And I'd say, well, that's okay. That's understandable. How afraid are you of not making a change? Let's make a little vision of that. You're 35, you hate your job. What's the consequence? You're not motivated. You don't want to get out of bed in the morning. You're starting to get depressed. You're getting bitter. You're getting resentful. You're getting cynical. You're amotivated at work. You're not doing a very good job. And you're starting to shrink. Now play that out for 10 years. You don't change it. You don't fix it. And what happens? You're going to be in the same situation, but 10 years older. And if you can't get out of that situation now, what the hell makes you think you're going to get out of it in 10 years?
You're only seeing what's in front of you. You're not seeing what's above you.
I can't change the beginning, but could I change the middle? Can I edit that story, rewrite that story, and change my entire life?
Everybody's so crippled by decisions, but you never know how the other thing worked out. Let me give you an example. Let's say you don't go to college and you start this business and you were 100% right and it's huge and you're doing so great. Yeah. But because you did that, you had to fly to America for a big meeting and your plane crashed and you died. That would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Or you think you're gonna go to college because it's a good experience and you'll meet people. You can meet people in a business. You're not gonna know. I think people overthink decisions. You'll never know what the alternative would have been. So just pick one and do it.
Change is inevitable. And you are either changing for the worse or changing for the better. You decide.
I hope I do not believe in you more than you believe in yourself. Now listen to me, guys. The transition's going to be hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. Go from being on the block, going to be a high school dropout, to getting a GED, the transition is not easy. So what happens? In order for you to go from one level to the next level, in order for any man to transit, listen to me, in order for any woman to transition, for any man to transition, the thing that they want must be greater than the thing they currently have. Listen to me very closely. I didn't come in here to tell you you're gonna finish school. I came to ask you what's next. I came to ask you what's next. For me, it's the Nobel Prize.
I always think about other people that's going through a tougher life than I am. What if I had to change places? Would I trade places? You know, there's something I would always say to people from time to time. If I could take out a piece of paper and write down my problems, and you could take out a piece of paper and write down your problems, and we exchange those papers, and I'm thinking I got such a tough life, and you may have a tough life, but I pick up your paper, the one you may have written on, and I'm looking like, wow, I thought I had it bad. And then the other person say, hey, you got it a lot better than I do. You know what I would do? I would say, give me my paper back. I'll take my problems back. The point that I'm saying is this: I didn't put myself in such a pity party position to where I felt, why me? Why not me? Why shouldn't I go through this? See, you have to know, and I believe this even more, there can never be anything good unless there's some bad along the way. There has to be a challenge. There has to be a struggle. There has to be some setbacks. You cannot think in your mind that that's all you're good for is the good things. How good are you when you're at your weakest point in your life? Where are you when you're at the down low of your life? Then what do?
You are either going to evolve or expire. See, everything changes. The economy changes, relationships changes. We change mentally and emotionally and physically, and you are either dying or you are either living.
How am I a different person than I was this morning when I woke up? The initial reaction would be, I'm not. It's only been like 12 hours. How could I be different? But if I really think about it, what do I now know that I didn't know before?
Here's why you keep losing money as a trader. I'm about to give you a quick trading tip that flies in the
what experiences have I had that my prior self hadn't had when I had just woken up? And if I actually think about it, just like gratitude, I'm creating the frame of my past. I actually can and do see that I am different than my past self, even 12, 13 hours ago, or the night before. And by appreciating that, I now acknowledge that I've changed, which increases my psychological flexibility. It allows me to see that I am not the same person, that I am growing, that I am evolving, which is really useful for then thinking of your future self as a different person.
You don't know. Like there's no time machine, there's no future machine. We're all over analyzing everything. Like, how do you know? You don't. Like, this is why I keep trying to push people. The only thing that I know seems practical is, are you happy? Are you happy today? Feels like it's the right thing. Are you like, this is important. It's you can't analyze. Like, I didn't know that starting a YouTube show for my wine business was gonna be the reason that I was gonna have a huge investing career. I couldn't see that.
This 30 seconds is your life passing you by, an opportunity to change. It's your prerogative. You want to go down the path you have right now of your life and where it's going? Or do you see an alternate path that's not flatline, but climbing up an echelon of remembrance, a possibility where dreams exist, legacy exists, the possibility of change is within the grasp of these hands, within the grasp of 30 seconds. It's within you. You had the will. You're here. I know you have the will. You have the intestinal fortitude. You have the want to change.
You only live once, so do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail.
How do you know true strength when you never tasted your weakness? When you never was down on your luck? When you were at the bottom? I had to ask myself. And I realized, you gotta go through this hell, man. This is it. Because as long as you're living, you gotta keep moving.
It all starts with a thought. But changing your thoughts is easy, it's free, can be instant. What's the point of making it complicated? How does that help anyone who says, well, I'm messed up and so hard to change and people can't change? It's like, well, that's not correct. Who taught you that? From the minute you're born, you're changing. Oh, it's long and arduous to recover. No, it isn't. Some people recover like that. Some people don't, but you could be one of the ones that changes your thoughts, changes your feelings, changes your actions after all.
When do you experience the positive emotion that's associated with happiness? The answer is, not when you've attained a goal, but when you're pursuing one.
Don't you realize excuses will kill you? It will destroy your well-being. And the more excuses you make, the less effort you're gonna give.
There's a million things I've done wrong. It's because I didn't do something that would have sent me somewhere else, but I have no idea. You don't know. You don't.
If you do not apply what you hear and it goes over your head, you will miss your moment.
Nothing changes if nothing changes, man.
Amazing. Good morning, everybody. You're all welcome to see this morning, daily morning updates, right? I'm so happy the way our project is going. At the end of the day, we are excited that now we are beginning to have projects that we can trust, all right, something that we know is sustainable. For example, like those of you that are doing Forex, you already know that that one is sustainable. A lot of people are scared of Forex, but I'm sure that with the way we are going with the project, the live trading section, people are getting, building their confidence back again. Many people have hopes again that yes, this Forex that they were afraid of, now they can actually start trading again and making their own money, because the big money is in forex. A lot of people don't understand the big money is in forex because of the liquidity and the fact that we have um, hedge funds and proprietary trading firms that are willing to give money to traders if they can prove that they are consistent and profitable, right? It's about being consistent and being profitable. All right, I'm happy with the way the academy is also going. The academy is, it's a lot of fun. The materials are easy for you to understand, right? The materials are very easy to understand. And we thank God too for the copy trade. The copy trade, I showed you the result yesterday. Within 22 days, we've done almost 10% with a maximum drawdown of 1.5%. That's huge. You know what that means? That means the biggest drawdown was 1.5%. Now we've made 10%, and that account is going to be there. We're going to keep trading it. We'll see what will be the result in 100 days, what will be the result in a year. All right, and we are adding another one, which is for gold, because right, that okay, this one is gold. We're adding another one for Bitcoin, because a lot of people want to follow the Bitcoin now. People want to start buying Bitcoin and taking advantage of the Bitcoin investment, because Bitcoin itself is a better investment than most of the systems that we put our money in, and at the end of the day we can see. Just imagine you buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin some 4 months ago. Now you know that Bitcoin is safe, and you could take that money and put it in an investment platform, and this investment platform can just give you stories. So people are now beginning to look at an alternative way of investing in Bitcoin. So we're going to be trading Bitcoin so that people can copy our Bitcoin trade, and based on the trade, you can decide when you want to buy Bitcoin for long-term keep, right? So we're looking at Bitcoin is already aiming at $103,000 per Bitcoin. It's crazy, to be alive at this time, to know that this was the same Bitcoin you got for less than $1. Even think about it. Even if you got it for $1, $1 for one Bitcoin, which is almost got to 90 something, and going heading, the heading towards $103,000. It's crazy. You can't imagine the return. It didn't start from $1, right? It started from like the first exchange, which is 10,000 Bitcoin for a $100 pizza. That was the price of 10,000 Bitcoin, right? $100. Somebody gave another person $10,000 Bitcoin for a $100 pizza. All right, so that was the first official price of Bitcoin. So to date, for us to find out that Bitcoin now is at $100,000, when we all got in at less than a dollar, and $1, you see. So you can't overlook this kind of growth. And that's not the end of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just starting. So you want a situation where you can buy two things: hold Bitcoin and USDT. It's about having a lot of Bitcoin and a lot of USDT, right? Now, but the Bitcoin is long-term investment. You understand? You give yourself a target. Maybe so when you get to 150,000, when you get to 200, I'll liquidate. All right, I'll convert them to USDT and hold it. All right, at least you're copying a Bitcoin trade, because we're going to soon have a Bitcoin trade where you can copy it. Now we have gold, so everybody can copy our gold trade. You've seen it. This is 23rd day today, but yesterday was the 22nd day. We did almost 10% with a maximum drawdown of 1.5%, because we only risk 1% per day. 1% up, 1% down. So maximum is, if anything could go wrong, is 2%. See, and the person that is trading it, we are doing it open. It's not some secret trade. It's daily, 12 midnight, we place a trade on that trade. The same trade is copied into your account. You see, so if you're looking at a stable place, because it's about savings. You see, those savings is not good, it's not investment. Yes, if you're saving you're saving the wrong things. If you're saving in your local currency, all right, it's not really a bad thing to also save in local currency if it's for short term, because you want to make sure you have that currency to do what you need to do on ground. All right, but the best way to save is to save it in cryptocurrencies like USDT or Bitcoin, but you must have different target. For the Bitcoin long term, set a price. All right, let's say you have, like I talked about yesterday, you have $1,000 you want to put in Bitcoin. You can't put all the 1,000 immediately. You can just split it into 3 portfolios. It's okay. I'm buying 400 now, right? I monitor it for a while and see what is going on with the price. Then I buy another 400, like that. Now you have $1,000 Bitcoin that you plan to hold for the next 1 year or two. All right, that's an investment. Then you also have your USDT. The reason why you need your USDT is for online stuff, investment, where we are looking at systems where you can put money even without referring anybody. It's making money for you. So you have to have that seed capital to put in. Oh, this one we are doing $50. You put it. This one you can put $500. You have that seed capital. You have $100. You put in it there, because that $100 can turn into millions. I just started with Bitcoin. I said 10,000 Bitcoin gave somebody exchanged it for one pizza, $100 pizza. So that's it. That's what this space is about. Anything can happen in the digital space. My students are beginning to learn, listen to successful traders. They are listening, they are hearing that traders can make up to $120,000 in a month. Some traders are making 60,000, some 90,000. You see, so when you learn the skill and you are able to make this kind of money, what are you going to do with it? You have to spread it into different portfolios. Then you have to buy some Bitcoin. You have to save some in USDT, but you must spread it into different portfolio that you are starting. Maybe some of you now you have some money in crypto TradeX. Maybe you have $100 there. It's bringing something into your wallet every day. All right, maybe you're maybe every 2 days, once you have 50 TRS, it's coming in. Now you have this. Now you have enough capital. What are you going to do? You're going to increase it. You're going to say, I want to increase it in such a way that every day I'll receive more than 50 TRS. All right, more than 50 TRS, so that every day money is TRS and it's going into my wallet. It's about 3xing. So if you have $1,000, you're looking at $3,000 worth of that 3 years TRS over that period of time. All right. So then you look at the copy trade is there. That one you're looking at stable investment, where a place where you can, instead of just leaving your USDT lying idle, you can put $100, $200, $500, $1,000, $10,000 stable. Leave it there. Anytime you need it, you just unfollow, withdraw the money, and use it for what you want to use it for. These are the opportunities that we have. For the Bigfoot, I've already told you, I'm giving myself, I'm waiting until they allow everybody to start using the robot. I'm not going to buy any $250 robot. I think I got 80 for my wife and 70 for me. So once you have $50 worth of the token, and they say now it's time for everybody to start the Bigfoot product, that is when you see me active, very, very active in the. For now, I'm learning. I'm just understanding the course, understanding how they copied other traders. I'm looking at the challenges of other members, right? What are they doing wrong, right? What are they not doing right? Are the ones that are successful, what are they doing right? I'm learning from them. This thing is, because it's a long time. It's not a project that you're afraid that in the next 3 months it's not going to be here. This is something that will be here permanently. All right. When I say permanently, it means as long as we have the meme coin market. It's like Forex. I remember when we started Forex in 2008, people say, oh, this Forex thing will not last, oh, blah, blah, blah. But we are still in it. A lot of people lost money. A lot of people had issues with the forex. People don't even like the thing forex at all. They don't like it at all. But look at us. We are still here, still trading. All right. Now doing it the right way. The people who started it with the wrong way, many of them you can find them again. But we kept going. You know, we were making losses. We're learning and learning until now we have become consistent. Now we're showing everybody, oh, this is what we learned. This is the experience. This is an experience of over 2008 to now. You can imagine the number of years. Now we are giving it out for free because of the challenge we had with DGPT. And now from DGPT, now we have other businesses. We have the casino project that is so huge. I'm going to show you the strategy that I will use for that casino project. I'm already mapping out a strategy where with only maybe $500 capital in the casino or $400 capital on the casino, I'm making about $100 every day, just $100 within an hour or two. I take my $100 and I withdraw it every day. Come in tomorrow again, 1 hour or two, I hit my target, I get out. I'm not going to be doing it. So show you the same strategy, show you the right time to trade, because you don't make money all the time, even in forex, because of the like in the US section. Yes, you can make money if you have a good strategy, right? But it's very difficult because even the signals that you think will go in a certain way, that will not go in that way when it comes to certain sections. You see, so a lot is happening in our community. Now we also have a local system. I never believed in any local system where you earn, apart from maybe doing selling, buying and selling, and all that. But to have a project where they pay you in CDs, we are getting this kind of project. And the ones we have now, like the Google, right, the VGPay, if this project can sustain to January, boy, what are we waiting for? Everybody should come on board because it's amazing. It's an amazing project. You just watch videos. And for me, we might be in a certain level now. It's about building that trust in the system. By the time you start making a lot of money from other systems, you just need to upgrade. All right, you just upgrade and upgrade until you are earning so much every day. Because through the Google project, you can earn a lot every day. You just need to grow, and you just need to educate others about it. And they are earning money locally. You see, so all the systems now we are, like, for example, through Mike, now we have this VGQ. All right, that one is still paying, even though I told people not to invest because we changed the payment time, withdrawal time. But now look at the new one too, that we just helped you into, that we just, we saw how we helped a lot of people, and we're going to help more people today during the support section. All right, I just want to wait to see if Mike has completed his numbers. Then I'll go for my numbers, my 50, and I'm sure I'll be able to help a lot of people as well when it gets to that time. So many things are happening. This one it looks small, but by the time you study it and you understand it, and you are able to upgrade even to the $500 level, that will be giving you money daily that you can withdraw. This is not like DGPT where you wait for 24 hours, 27, 40, 72 hours. At least you can withdraw it immediately. We've tested it. We've lost 2 systems exactly like this. Right? So these people were watching and looking at the way the other systems were failing. Then they went and designed something that will be sustainable for a while. We don't know how long, 3 months, 6 months, but take advantage of it because it's starting. That was what we're trying to do with the BIP, the Hotnot, and all those other systems. Now we've got something that is exactly like that, but the way it's designed to last. All right. So what do? We position ourselves, because as we work in this online space, we are discovering new systems, because it's about ROI, return on investment daily. That's what we are here for. We're not here to try to promote some blockchain system or some. No. We are looking for money where we can put our money and earn something every day. So, and it's happening already. Now we have a lot of these projects that are coming in. All right. So I just want us to to believe in this project. All right. I know. So let us not believe in, let's believe in what we are doing here. This is a project on its own. Let's believe in what we are doing here. Let's learn from what we are doing here, because Forex is a technical thing. Now we have Bitfoot that you can do technically, and you also have the casino that you can also do technically. These are information. And by the time you learn this thing, you can be making a lot of money to invest in all those other cash flow system. All right. So so basically that's what today's meeting is about. I just want us to know that what we are doing is working. All right, it's working, and like we said, we didn't want to wait till January before we start looking at opportunities because we are afraid of December. No, we need to get in and experience it. The ones that will survive December, we are moving, with these ones in January, and these ones can really give us a lot of return. And of course, the education we also get from the community is huge. You just imagine when the Bitfoot project started, we all jumped in to $250 and we are investing, and a lot of you went and maybe lose money. We didn't want that. But now we are learning from those who lost that no, this thing requires education, and we're going to get the education. All right. So I'll stop at this point because I want the meeting to be very brief. I want us to have very, very short updates so that we can go straight to support, registration, people who have questions about the system. I want you to ask your questions this morning. If you have any question about the system, registration, and any of the system, but now we have enough system. We have 3 technical system: Forex, casino project, Bitfoot. Now we have crypto traders. It's a cash flow system. We also have these other ones that Mike just brought, and we have our DGCube. We have our local project. This mostly the local one, most especially the Google. For those of you who registered in Nigeria, I want to hear your feedback. Were you able to fund your account? Did any of you try to fund your account yesterday? Or did you chat with the hiring manager? I would like to get feedback from you. All right, because I really want Nigerians to participate in the Google project. It's an amazing project, and it's not like a 2x project where you earn, maybe you invest and make 2 times or 3 times. This one, you are virtually getting whatever you put in every month. It's like putting in 100,000 naira, all right, and you're earning 100,000 naira every month. That's the way the Google project works. And you can increase your salary to 200, to 500, to 600,000 every month, depending on the level or the agency level. So that's why I really want everybody for those of you in Ghana here, start from somewhere, start small, study it, and understand. But people have built houses, have done a lot with the Google project. All right, a lot of things has been done with this Google project, and the community is huge. So at this time, I'm going to open the room for questions. And then, of course, I want Esther to also add her own little advice. All right, it's always good. I always like to listen to her. All right, so Esther, you add your little advice. If anybody has a question, ask a question. Then we'll close immediately. I don't want it to be more than 40 minutes. We should be through with this meeting.
Okay, thank you very much. Greetings to the whole house. Good morning to everybody. Please, if you have any question, please kindly lift up your hand, and we'll answer your questions. But as my husband said, the only okay, Madam Jessie, please, your hand is lifted. Can you please unmute yourself and ask your question?
Yeah, thank you very much. And good morning to all of you. And we always appreciate the good work you are doing. May God continue to bless you.
Thank you.
And my question is about the Google. I don't know whether Pastor Mike is there too. I saw something yesterday and I just wanted clarification about, they say if you don't promote something, your point will be reduced by 1. I read it in their rules. I even sent a message to Brother Fred, but I think he didn't see it. So I wanted to know whether is it about you, not if you don't introduce somebody, they'll reduce that this thing from your points, the point they are talking about. I just want to understand it better.
Pastor Mike is in the house, so he should answer that question.
When you look at it, it's under the credit rating rules. It's under the credit rating rules. Number 4.
Yes, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yes, it's about the task you're supposed to do. Of course, if you're employed to do tasks or to do some work, and for some reason you renege on your responsibilities, of course there are penalties. There are penalties. If you don't perform your task, every agent level has a number of tasks that must be done every day to earn your salaries. So if you don't do those tasks, there are deductions that will be deducted from your earnings. That's what that place is talking about. Do you understand that?
When you read number 4, it is saying something. Because they ask for the task, I've seen that we have to perform. I think the 1, 2, 3, but number 4.
Madam, did you say you send it to me, right? Let me share my screen.
Yeah, I sent it to you. That was yesterday.
All right, I'll look for it.
Because Madam, I am in Google. I have not referred anybody, but I have never been penalized before, and I have always withdrawn.
I think it's the only thing I know is it's only when you don't do your task, all right?
Yeah, it's when you don't do your tax.
When you don't do your tax,
you don't get paid.
You have an issue. So I'm trying to see. Okay, is this a rule? Let me see. It said okay. Number 4, if it is detected that the user has not promoted the video at one point to be deducted. The promotion is for you to watch the video or do your task. That's what they mean by promotion. Promoted the video means that you have done your task. This one is not promoting the business. I hope you understand, madam.
It's so simple. It's so simple to understand. If you don't do your task, how do you expect to get paid? If you don't do what you're required to do.
I get that place very well, but I was only confused with the promoted. So now that you have clarified
what you are employed to do is not to watch any video. You are employed to promote Google's advertisement projects. That's what you do. You click. If you watch the button you're supposed to, it says one-click promotion. That's what you do. If you click on the advert video, you're promoting it you're channeling it to the place that is designed to go. So when you don't do that, of course, your point will be deducted and it will affect your earnings. It's not a difficult thing to understand.
Okay, thank you, Pastor Mike. So, Madam Jesse, do you understand it? So
yes, please.
Once you click there, you will see a video and then you see promote. So all you do is that after you click the video, you just click the promote. You don't even have to watch the video, but I like to watch the video, but I want to know what the advert is about. So once I click the advert, I don't even watch it within 1 second. I just click it and then I click promote, and that's all. And I'll see my money popped up that they paid me that amount. You just see success, and then you go, and after you finish watching all that amount of advert, you just go and you see that your money has been paid. You understand? So if you miss it for the whole day and you don't do it, and the next day you miss it, that's when you'll be penalized, because the point will be taken away because you are not promoting the videos anymore. You understand? Okay. Yes. So that's basically what it means. Because I have not signed anybody up yet, because I am just studying the system. I'm studying the system. I want to see something, but I've done 2 withdrawals now and they've all come. I've done another withdrawal. This will be my 3rd withdrawal that I'm doing.
So I'm studying the system once I have the node. But one thing I can tell you is that I like this system because they say what they are doing. Okay, so when I start pushing it, I'll push it really hard because I seem to like it. But I want to take it step by step. But it is a very good system and it pays very well. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So if there is no more questions, I'll just add a little to what my husband said, and then a little advice for all of us in the house. You know, in this particular community that we are in, okay, when my husband is talking, don't think that he has a problem with networkers because networking is a very good thing. The problem we have is the mindset behind some of the network marketing leaders, okay? Because the issue is most of them, because they've been going, they will just be done, they will shut the person out, even block the person can't even talk to the person, can't have even access to the person, can't even tell the person his pain or the challenge he's going through, because they want to keep moving. But what they don't realize is that they are losing people down the line. Yes, they'll be gaining new people, but they will be losing out. And with time, you will realize that you will come back and nobody wants to follow you anymore because they are tired of losing. But when you are there for them, when you have a mindset of being there for the people, even if you don't have the money to support them, and they know you are there for them, that you didn't leave them, and they can still call you and you can still encourage them. You know, people will prefer to work with you. That is what we want to build here. You know, that is why my husband is so close to Mike, because Mike is somebody who doesn't leave his people behind. He will just tell you the truth. I don't believe in this. I don't know this. I don't need that. He will not tell you I know it and I don't know. He will just tell you, like the way he said the crypto traders, he trusts it completely because he knows the people. So you see, it is making us comfortable to go there. And when he says he doesn't trust something like the hot knot and all these ones, the VIP that comes, he will never sponsor anybody, not even once. He won't even, if you ask him to help you, he won't help you. Because as far as it's concerned, it is going to live within a day or two because he's looking at the payment rate, that the rate at which they are charging per day is just too high, 20%, 25% in a day. How are you going to pay these people? You understand? So because of that, he will not want to even fund. But when you look at the new one, you look at the way it is, it's a pyramid scheme. I always say that it's better for you to know what you are in because you will be guided. You will know how to protect yourself in that system. When you don't know something is a pyramid scheme and you are inside, that is when it's dangerous. Because now it means that you are in there ignorantly. And once it hits you, it will hit you hard because you came in with everything. But when you understand that, okay, I'm in a pyramid scheme. So pyramid scheme, they will take like, okay, they'll take like 6 months to 12 months. Okay, there is a way I should invest. There is a way I should see things like this. There is a way I should do this. There is a way I should do this. You understand? You protect yourself in the midst of that market. But when you are a networker who just believes everything, okay, you have to have a mindset so that you can protect your people. Some people contacted me some time ago and said, why is it that you people can't just believe something for once? Why can't you just believe something and tell us that this thing is what you believe that we should push? And I said, well, you've been a networker for years. How many of the things do you believe has sustained and you are still in it today? Can you pinpoint one? The person was quiet. I said, yes, that is why it is difficult for me to tell you that I believe this or I believe that or I believe that. Because the truth is, you have to have a mindset on online space that, listen, I'm investing. That's what my husband is saying, that if you want a long-term investment that you can trust, that you can sleep without worry, then it's just buying Bitcoin and leaving it in your wallet. Because if you have $1,000 and you buy Bitcoin or $2,000, let me say, for example, you bought it when it was $63,000, okay? And I want to use that example. Maybe you bought it when it's 63,000 and you left it there. You just left it there. You told yourself, I'm not even going to look at this money. It's in my wallet. It should be in my wallet. It should just be there. It will be there. It can be there for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. It will be there. Nobody can touch it. It's your personal wallet. It is there, but the money inside will be growing because Bitcoin itself naturally does not have a value. Bitcoin does not have a value. It only becomes a value when the dollar rate is linked to it. So whether you buy 1 Bitcoin, it will be 1, but the dollar rate will be changing. It will be going up and going up and going up. That's how Bitcoin works. So you buy the Bitcoin coin itself. The coin itself doesn't change value. It is 1. If it's Satoshi, it is Satoshi. It doesn't change. But the dollar is what changes because the dollar fluctuates. So the dollar will fluctuate, but your coin is still what it is. So if tomorrow your coin is there and you bought it at, that's why somebody will have Bitcoin coin that he bought in 2010 or 2011 or 2010 around $1 or $2. That coin is not changing because Bitcoin doesn't change. It is the same coin. But what is happening? The dollar rate is changing. So at the end of the day, that 1 Bitcoin that was $1 will become 100,000 tomorrow. That same 1 Bitcoin will become 150,000 tomorrow. That same 1 Bitcoin can become 200,000 tomorrow. That same 1 Bitcoin can become 500,000 tomorrow. So the issue is, it does not matter how the dollar rate moves. Your Bitcoin doesn't change value. It is the dollar that changes value. So that is why you can buy it and leave it there. And sometimes people even forget that they even have that coin. They will open and they're amazed. Oh my God, look at how much the money is. It's crazy. What happened? I've had instances like that a lot of times when friends call me, they forgot their password. And then I'll ask them, check your email. They'll go and check their email. They'll find it. They'll open it. They can't believe the money because the money doesn't make sense. And I'll tell them it has been growing in value for all these years. You forgot it, but it's growing in value. So if you want a long-term investment, then it's better for you to buy coin. Like right now, Solana is coming. People are trading with Solana. People are doing a lot of things with Solana. You can get a bit of Solana, get a bit of Bitcoin, get USDT. USDT is a stable coin. It doesn't grow in value. What it does is that it protects you from inflation from your local currency. So you can just keep it there. It will be there for as long as you want it. And anytime you want, you convert it into whatever coin you want to use it for. You can convert it in your local currency. But if you want to save money in your local currency, save it for a short term. Don't save it for a long term. When I say saving it for a long term in your local currency, for example, you want to buy a house, you are saving. Every single day, the house appreciates. Land appreciates every single day. That same land you are seeing it today is going to be 5,000 tomorrow. The next day you go, you will hear it's now 10,000. The next day you go. So you will see that the money you are saving in your local currency can never, ever reach the amount of buying the house because it keeps devaluing. But if you keep it in USDT, if the dollar rate keeps increasing, your local currency devalues, that USDT will maintain that local currency rate that is growing. So the day you convert it, it can still buy the house that you are planning to save. If you leave it in Bitcoin, Bitcoin will even give you further because you just get up one day, your 1,000 has turned to 2,000. You're like, but I didn't add more coin. No, the value of the Satoshi you bought doesn't change. It's the value of it that changes. And the value of that Satoshi is now $2,000. So it will be 2,000 or 1,000 has now turned to $2,000. That is how to take advantage of the Bitcoin space or the Solana, what do they call it? So what I would just advise, as my husband said, do it that. And if you want to learn a skill, Forex is there. You learn the Forex skill. It's teaching for free for those who have had problem with DGPT. Come, take advantage. Also learn it. Don't say that, oh, it's not my thing. It's not women's field. Who told you that? Most of the successful traders I see are mostly women because women have patience than men. Men don't have patience like women. So it is not a man or a woman thing. It's a skill that you can use to feed yourself for life. There are traders who are there who sometimes their children will come and worry them. I need school fees for this. I need school fees for this. You just tell the child that, okay, you wait. Even if they start it from school, come and sit at home. Don't worry, I'll give you this date. He's not going to stress himself. You just trade calmly before you realize he has got the school fees for his child. Give it to him. Go and pay the school fees. Go and pay, and then the child is going back to school. A lot of traders do that. You understand? Trading doesn't like stress. Trading likes a place of peace and rest. That's how trading works. You should also have the place of not trading with your needs. So as my husband is saying, there is a skill. The technical, the bit food is meme coin trading. You will learn a skill. So those who want to learn the skill, we have the big foot, which is helping you to copy traders and also learn the opportunity of trading the meme coin yourself. And also getting the chance to also learn the forex skill for yourself and how you can trade and make money for yourself. Or if you don't want to trade at all, you can copy trade. My husband or as many traders that you know are good, you can follow them. You understand? It's very important you have this mindset so that you have a long-term kind of investment. So when it comes to long-term investment, you can buy the coin itself and allow the fluctuations of the different rates to affect it, and then you benefit. Or you do copy trading in forex, because forex is long-term. You can also trade in forex and then be making, but you choose your copy trader very well. Just like people, sorry for the last, people are making big mistakes with a big foot because they are not copying good traders. They are copying bad traders. That's why they are losing. If they copy good traders, they will make profits. Some people are making 1,300 and something percent, 900 and something percent because they are following good traders who know what they are doing. Okay. So to finally land and end it, please, Crypto TradeX is there, Forex is there, Bigfoot is there. The casino, as I said, the casino is gambling, but the only reason why we are doing it is because the robot is giving you a signal. But you have to learn how to do it so that you know the right time you have to get the right signal and the wrong time you don't trade. Okay, so all these things are there. It's very important you know that why we are here, what we are doing. Well, and then we also have the Google and the local ones. Please, let's take charge. Let's get in. Let's try these ones, because these ones, what we just mentioned, are things that we have studied and we are okay. Concerning the other ones like VQ and those ones, you know they are pyramid schemes. So you should have a mindset for pyramid schemes so that you know how to be in it. As for the hot and not and those ones, we pay 25, 19 and this thing. We are never entering them again, because one moment you enter one day, the next day they are gone because they can't pay. That is why they always go. But if we can find the ones that can be sustained, then we can stay in it and still have the mindset, not mindset of bringing everybody, bringing your whole life into it. Have a mindset that is a pyramid scheme. I have to be wise about this one. It's very important. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much.
Madam,
yes, Madam Jesse.
This one, sorry to, yeah, please, so I beg, please, with the Google, how are they making their money to pay us?
Okay, to answer that, the Google bait, from what I found out, one of my friends, Dinah, went to do an investigation about them. They actually have an office in Ghana here. And they've been here for over 2 years now. And the Google, they've been running it for some time in Ghana here. So what they do is that they are recruiting managers who recruit people. But first of all, you have to put in money, because if they don't let the money bits come in, you can just imagine we will not even get the chance to even get into that Google at the first place. So they use the money bit as an investment, because they will always return the money back to you. So what they do is that they want you to promote adverts on their behalf. So the Google, they have different, they are all around the world, and they have different countries that they've established themselves in. So they want to recruit people. So you are like an agent for them. You are an agent for them, and you are promoting their adverts. Okay. So what happens is that as you are promoting their adverts, they pay you for it. And on top of it too, they also give you salaries. at the end of each month. So this is how they do it. So they make their money from the adverts because these companies pay them huge adverts. As I'm saying, that's why I'm saying that I have learned about Google and they are doing everything. But because of DGPT, we are all cautious. Okay. That is why you just come in with what you can put in. Like I went in, I did the 951, which is about $58. And I'm earning every time I withdraw, it is coming. And I'm happy with it. So you don't need to put your whole life in. You can put in a little, but you'll be full of regret if you find out it's a legal system and you missed out because you didn't do it. So I will advise you, if you want to do it, you can put like a $130, $50. You will still make a lot of money out of it. You don't need to promote it. You just do it and build your system. I even have a member who was in it before I even joined. We had, my husband and I, we have our member who said his friend told him about 2 months ago about it. And what he said was his friend was owing him 3,000, is it 3,000 Ghana cedis or dollars or something like that. So he told him to use that money that he owes him to sign him up. So he signed him up in it. And he said he has been withdrawing since and he's very happy with the system. Okay, so he was already in the Google. So the Google bits, I've seen a lot of indication, people giving a thumbs up for it in Ghana here and things like that. So that's all I can tell you about the Google.
Yes.
So it means that the money we put inside, that's what they use for investments.
They are
No,
not
they are
using the
not
money.
really doing investments. What they are doing is they will always return that money back to you. From what I am seeing, they always return the money back to you because the intention is not really for investment. The intention is for you to work for them. So they are employing you, but to reduce the crowd from coming, you have to come in with different packages. So when you come in and you start trading every month, what you came in with, they pay you that for every month for 1 year and still return back the money that you put in. They return that money back to you. So basically you are promoting their adverts and they pay you. You promote their adverts and they pay you. Now, apart from what you earn, they also have salaries they also give to you every month. So that is how that one looks like, madam.
So they give you salary too?
Yes, they every month they have an amount of money that they give to you because you are working for them. You are not an investor. You are actually working for them. They are recruiting you to work for them. So you are an agent. That's why they have agent 1, agent 2, agent 3, agent 4, agent 5, agent 6, like that. Different packages. So according to the agent, the agent level you want to come in, you come in. But that's why I said, for you to build the trust in the system, it's better to start small. You understand? You can start with 1,009, or you can, which is like $130 for the Nigerians that are interested. Or you start with 950, which is about $58. Or you can go to the next one, which is about 3,900, which is around, I think, 200 and something dollars. You can look at, yes, you can look at that and take advantage of that and just be earning your money, watching the videos and doing, as we cross to January and we are researching more because Pastor Mike is also doing his investigation, and every time he investigates, he hears good things, happy things. He's so happy about it. He's having so much confidence about it. But that's why I said we need to try a system because you'll never know a legitimate system. But one thing I know is that they actually have an office and their location is in an independent avenue. I think I will even forward the address to you if you want to.
Hello.
Yes.
So for the office, can you hold on, please?
Please.
For the office, we've not confirmed it.
We've not confirmed it yet.
So I don't want you to say they actually have an office. We've not confirmed it.
Yes, but what Dinah, sorry, I don't want to mention my friend's name here, but she told me that her friend who was in it said they even had an office. I have not confirmed it, but I know that they have an office. So I don't want to mention my friend's name here, but she told me that her friend who was in it said they even had an office. I have not confirmed it, but but she said they even have an office, and she called and she intentionally asked her, is the business, is the Google gone? She said, no, Google cannot be gone. They are still here. They have even an office and they are running it for 2 years now.
All right.
So
Thank you. Thank you. It's
that's
okay.
what
It's
I
okay. It's
think.
okay. It's
Okay,
okay.
so
I
John,
want to stop the meeting
please.
now. Yes, John, what's your question, please?
I have two concerns. And I just want to advise that what Madam raised with the community with respect to number
Google.
4 about
Yeah.
promotion.
Yeah.
Promotion is about selling somebody's idea. So there's always the first party, you are the second party, and you are promoting the first party's idea. So it's not just the first party selling something to you and you are enjoying it. Watching the video is enjoying it. So I would want to advise that if it is possible, Pastor Mike should do investigation about it. The point is, when they detect means that they go behind the system to check whether you are promoting it, whether you are selling it. That is my £1 idea. Let us just, based on our experience with DGTP, anytime somebody brings something up, let us just be a little patient and just go and do another level of investigation and find out. I can confirm with all certainty, I work in the building with Google. And so I can, I'm a very busy person. And so I'll try, if I get about 30, 15 minutes, I'll go to their office. I'm in the same building with them. And so I can tell you with that certainty, level of certainty, that Google, yes, you are right, it's at the office is at the Independent Avenue. It's just the Stanchart building. I think it's the Stanchart, it's a tall building. I think Google is on the, level, I'm not too sure, but it's either 6 or 8. That's where Google is. I will find out. My other concern is on the Bitfoot. And Esther, you said that some people are copying wrong traders. Yes, I want to plead with you. And because initially I've not joined yet because I want to understand. I don't have any experience in trading, even how to copy trade. So I just want to make sure I cross that particular line before I get on board. But initially my understanding was that Joseph Tran and Daddy will be, Pastor Fred will be sharing the good traders' wallet with us, so that those of us who are
I will explain that bit.
We'll just do that. Okay.
I will explain that bit.
That is my concern.
Okay. So let me explain that to you, John. So the reason why my husband said everybody can buy the 50, because you need the $50 worth of the tokens, of the Bigfoot tokens, for you to have access to the academy and also to have access to the robots on Telegram. Now, the $250 is for those who want to trade early. And my husband said we should hold on that because he wants to understand the system, because when he's trading, it's technical. And if it's technical and you rush into it, you get bent. So he told everybody in the room to hold on, but you can sign up and have the $50 tokens so that you can have access to the academy and also the robots. So he is saying, he allowed Joseph them to go and try it. So he didn't get the 250 because he would have tried it. But what he's doing is he's following Albert and Joseph because he is a trader. He understands the candle, he understands the graph, but he doesn't understand the meme coin market. So what he's trying to do is to look at how these people how do they put their take profits? How do they do this? How do they read the candle and all that? And he's understanding all these things. The only thing he wants to know is the pending orders system. He wants to understand where they put their pending orders. Then he can now give us the nod that, but he today said he wants everybody to wait until when the company decides that everybody who has the $50 can now use the Bitfoot token system. They can now all use the platform. Then we all go. So you having the $50 token is good. You should sign up early, get the $50 token. It's very important because by January, when they when it's listed, and it goes to any amount, you are still going to benefit. It's your token. It's not going anywhere. It is still your money. But the good thing is that it is just going to give you access to the academy and also give you access to the boats to be able to trade. Then as my husband learns more about it, he will now know exactly which wallet to follow by studying the people, studying the traders very well, and can bring the right wallet. He doesn't want to rush into this. He wants to take his time. So that is what he said. That's the update. Maybe because you've not been coming to a lot of the Zoom, you didn't hear all this part. So that is what he said. Yeah.
You are right. It's not all the Zooms are come. So sometimes that's why I always say that forgive me, because
don't worry.
I'm saying something that is not right. Yeah.
Don't worry, John. I'm always here for you.
All right. So, like I said, we have 3 technical projects now. Of course, Forex, we all know that's one. You know, the beautiful thing about Forex, if you understand Forex, you can do all those things. You know, even Nick, the other day, he's a trader. He was able to.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Like
madam.
So
even Nick was able to make some money with his casino project because he's a trader. He understands the strategy. They are doing a martingale. It's a martingale style of thing. I was even telling earlier that my plan now is to get because you have to be well capitalized in the casino. I would advise even maybe $100 is small because the robot itself is $100 per month. All right. So you want a system where even if I can get $100 per week, then every month I can pay the $100 for the robot and still have $300. But if you are well capitalized, let's say you even have $400 in the casinos, because we have 3 casinos now. You can have $100, $50 in one, $150 on another one, and even $200. With the strategy that we want to deploy, you can make even between $50 to $100 per day, right? So just to make sure you have enough liquidity, because I believe if you have up to even $500 in your casino, you can make nothing less than at least, even for me, the strategy I want us to develop is, I don't want people to get addicted to the casino project, because people get addicted to anything that makes money so fast because they because of the suffering. So, but you can have a strategy where you come in 2 hours every day and make your $100, your $200, you are done. All right, you have a plan. Then, because you have to pay for that subscription every month, and you have other bills. All right. So with the casino, we can do a lot. We can make so much money from the casino, and we can make so much money from the bid foot. For the bid foot, I'm not getting in because I don't want people to jump in and start losing money and say, oh, we didn't know. Like the other African groups are crying, right? When you go to their group, they're always crying, oh, we lost money. So we didn't have experience that. But once they allow everybody with $50 worth of the Bitfoot token to start trading, then that's when we'll start. That's when we start. Then we'll start analyzing it and giving you wallet address that you can copy. And once the traders start misbehaving, we just give an instruction: don't copy this wallet. We also guide you on risk management, because everything is about risk management. If you have $100, you can't just put your $100 on a single trade. You can split that $100 into 20 parts, because the meme coin can do 200%, 500%, 100%, a lot. So you can split it and put $10. You can put $5. Start with that until you master it, and now you're making a lot. Because with meme coin, you can make a lot of money with that project. So when you make all this money, we're talking about how do you save. You want to save in USDT. You want to also save in Bitcoin. Like my wife talked about Solana. Solana, that's what they trade with now. So it's going to keep increasing in value. You want to also buy some Solana and keep it. And just these are long-term savings, something you want to live for a year, 6 months, you just set a target. So when Bitcoin gets to $150,000, I will liquidate my coin. That's the way to go with long-term investment. So we have a lot of these systems, and I'm happy that Mr. John can help us to confirm this Google project, because I love the Google project. All right. You know, I like systems that give me 100% every month. People don't like that statement. You go, oh, those are high risk. Yes, because online, you don't know how long they're going to be there. So if I can get back my investment on time, I'm happy. All right. So it's not because I'm just trying to jump into high risk system. I'm looking at the system that can give me back my investment on time. All right. For the Google projects, from what I'm seeing, if it's a real legitimate system, you can make a lot of money with it. So for those of you in Nigeria, by 10:30 today, I want to hear your experience. Get funded and let me know whether you've started doing your task. So we'll see you by 10:30 today. We are still going to be helping a lot of people on the new project by Mike. We noticed that the numbers, we didn't get the numbers yesterday. Some people accounts, I don't know whether they registered with the wrong link or something, and money was sent. So his number is not complete. I need to complete the number today before I start building my own number. Thank you very much. You have a beautiful day. God bless you. Bye.